Hello Johnny, and welcome to Super Saturday Vlogs week 62. Now I said last week it was in fact week 62, but I was wrong. It was week 61, but this week is definitely week 62. Now I'm going to meet James down at Co-op at 1:30, which is in, 15 minutes, so I need to leave, I'll leave at 20 past and get there probably for like 2 minutes before 1:30, so. And you know, I've been reminded by my good mate from primary school, Kieran Fadness. Shout out to Kieran Fadness for reminding me that I need to do my intro for the vlog today early. Well, earlier than 6 PM, say. But, you know, what a beautiful day, mate. The legitimacy. And it's supposed to apparently hit 28 degrees today. Like, freaking hell! We're not back in June, for God's sake. I mean, it's still summer, technically, but didn't expect that in August. I mean, we've had a lot of rain, which is what you'd expect in August, but 28 M8. Something I've nearly forgot. I was looking at the football scores right now. It's 0-0 between Man United and Newcastle. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. Predict the football scores. Now it is nearly 1:15. The Man United Newcastle game hasn't even hit half time. So I'm going to say that Man United beat Newcastle 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, I think that. And then Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. I'm going to say 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Yeah, I think. Yeah. And then Leicester versus Tottenham. I reckon that it's actually going to be like a 1-1 draw, because Tottenham's defence has improved and Leicester will be looking to get a goal, if not more. So I reckon it'll be Leicester 1, Tottenham 1. Norwich versus Stoke. Now some people are like, oh yeah, it's going to be 2-1 Stoke, yeah. But I think it's going to be 3-2 to Stoke, you know? The most intense game of the day, probably. 3-2 to Stoke, I reckon. And Sunderland versus Swansea. 3-0 to Swansea. Easy. Sunderland had a poor start as well under their new manager. Well, newish. West Ham versus Bournemouth. I reckon 1-0 to Bournemouth, purely because I want to see Bournemouth have their very first win in the Premier League. And also, you know, I'm not a huge fan of West Ham. One of my friends is a West Ham supporter. Shoutouts to Gideon Lewis, but the pigeon, Gideon. But I think Bournemouth 1-0. I was gonna say 0-0. But I'm going with 1-0 to Bournemouth. And it's been 4 minutes already. Oh my god, I'm bloody chatting away like an old woman. And I've just come out of the shower, just my hair is a bit, you know. Yeah, I'm not having my hairstyle like that. It just makes me look like a fool. Anyway, let's go meet James down at Co-op, get the PS3 in the room, and crack on with the day. Will you stop that? You hit that and I will seriously run after you and get you. James!
And get some good stuff in Christmas.
Screw you. fuck. Yep, I did that, yeah, it was me. And then we had an interruption from a certain Timothy Brown. You cunt.
That's a nice specs. Oh.
And James kicked the ball away very far, and you can see why. He is pushing dirt off of the bucket and trying to get dirt on the phone, on ruin the angle. And he's kicked it. He's kicked it again! And the phone, James, when I turned away and went after the ball, James kicked the phone over after trying to put dirt on it from the bucket. And he's ruined the freaking angle. And there's a video of a freaking leaf for the rest of this clip. James, when you come round next, I'm going to put your head on the bucket and hit you over the head with a spade. You mug. Look at him, he's looking at the camera going, yes, look at it, it's fallen over. I did that. James, you are such a flippin' fool. He nearly kicked it as well. Shout out to Adrian and his amazing volleys. Look at this. Feeding Frenzy 2. Yeah. Yeah, look at that big shark. It's Toby. It is Tobias. Yeah. Boom. Yay. Stage cleared. Yeah, see, this proves I'm a pro at this game. And it's not as if, after I filmed that bit of James, like 10 minutes later after I filmed that bit of James playing and Feeding Frenzy 2, it's not as if he completed the game. So he was, yeah, showing off really, you know, it's, honestly, I don't know what's come over him, showing off like that, you know. As it turns out, on the football front, I got 2 results right. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa and Leicester vs Tottenham. But that's going to be it for Super Saturday Vlogs week 62. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and Johnny, I will see you tomorrow for your vlog. Peace.